What up, though? Your boy Meech, aka the Siage Saint. Hope everyone's doing well. Time for another fragrance video, and today we're going to talk about 5 clone fragrances that you need to start a fragrance collection with a little NBA twist on it. Let's get into it. All right, as I stated in the intro, we'll be talking about 5 clone fragrances that you need to start a fragrance collection. Gotta shout out my man Walt, aka Fatboy Finesse. He did a video and tagged me about a week and a half ago. I'm a little late, my bad, Walt, but I'm here now. He did a video where he talked about some clone fragrances that he would suggest to start a collection. He paired them up with NBA players. So he had a first team, a second team, and a third team. Now, he said that there are categories in which everybody should have a fragrance to start a collection, and I tend to agree with him. You need a spring-summer fragrance. You need a fall-winter fragrance. Kind of need a signature scent fragrance, a date night fragrance, and you need that versatile fragrance / office fragrance. I'll say that. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys my first team and my second team. I'm going to give you my starting 5 and a 6th man for each team. So we're going to talk about 12 fragrances in total. So let's get into it. Starting first with the second team, and I'm going with the point guard position, and I gotta go Zeke, baby. I'm a Detroiter. I'm from the D, man. I gotta go Isaiah Thomas. The bad boy Pistons were a part of my life. If you ask any Detroiter to name a Detroit Piston, almost Isaiah Thomas is almost always going to be the name that comes up first. So he's signature. He's synonymous with Detroit basketball. So my first signature scent suggestion, second team, is going to be Amber Oud Aqua Dubai by Al Haramain. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's fresh, it's clean, it's citric and green, long-lasting scent. This has had me in a chokehold the last several months since I purchased this fragrance. It is definitely one that is becoming synonymous with me, no doubt. If you guys don't know what this is an interpretation of, just use your imagination. It's a really good fragrance. Amber Oud Aqua Dubai by Al Haramain. All right, my second team shooting guard. Listen, smooth, cerebral, a beast, a killer instinct. We're talking about the late, great Kobe Bryant. And for my fragrance, I'm going with the date night fragrance here. Second team date night fragrance. This is one that is smooth. It's sexy, and I absolutely love it. It's by the Woods Collection, and it is called Dusk. This is an interpretation of PDM's Layton. Absolutely love this fragrance. You get a little bit of that geranium, kind of giving you that Vicks Vapor Rub vibe. It's not over the top, though. It's vanillic. It's a little spicy, woody, and it's absolutely sexy. This is definitely a banger for the cooler weather months. One of my go-tos. I'll wear this in the daytime as well, but it has that sex appeal, and it's smooth like Kobe to wear in the evening. Again, this is the Woods Collection's Dusk. All right, next up, my second team, small forward. You need somebody that's a shooter. You need somebody that gets it going. When they get hot, they are hot. And I'm talking about Larry Legend. Larry Bird is going to be the guy I slot here at the small forward position. And since we're talking about getting hot, I got to talk about a spring summer fragrance. And one of my favorites is Mystical Amulet of Blue by the Dua brand. This is an interpretation of Ex Nihilo's Blue Talisman. It is fantastic. Fruity, musky, fresh. This is such a good fragrance. Extrait de Parfum. Get 8+ hours in the longevity department. This is definitely one of my go-to signatures for the summer. It's smooth and it can get hot like Larry Bird. This is Mystical Amulet of Blue by the Dua brand. All right, next up at that power forward position, I'm going with a guy that's just fundamentally sound. In fact, his nickname is the Big Fundamentals. We're talking about Tim Duncan, and the fragrance that I'm going to slot here is my fall winter choice, and that's going to be Jasur by Lattafa. This is a great interpretation of Valentino's Born in Roma Coral Fantasy. Probably my favorite Lattafa fragrance in my collection. Apple, aromatic, a little tobacco. This is one that's very versatile in the fall and winter months. I can wear it daytime, I can wear it evening. It has that versatility because listen, Tim Duncan can get you inside, he can hit you with that jumper outside, he gets rebounds, he does it all, just like Jasur. This is definitely a great choice for the fall winter months. All right, and at the 5 position, at the center position, we're talking about one of the greatest centers of all time, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. And the fragrance that I'm slotting here, I'm slotting in my versatility / office category, even though I'm going to say versatility category, because listen, Hakeem also inside, outside, rebounds, block shots. He's a stat filler. He's a stat stuffer. And Shiaka Shadow by Cod Lodge, newer to my collection, but when you're talking about versatile and a stat stuffer, this is definitely that. I can wear this daytime, I can wear this evening, I can pretty much wear it all year round. It definitely checks all of those boxes. So like Hakeem the Dream, Cod Lodge, Shiaka Shadow, it's a dream fragrance for sure. All right, and rounding out the second team, you need a good six man to come off the bench and give the team a spark. I'm going with the great Dr. J. Julius Erving as my six man. He's very cool and calm, and one of my favorite fragrances to wear in the warm weather months. Gives me that cool feel is Triton by Making Sense. This is an interpretation of Oceana by Roja Dove. It's fantastic. Listen, Ocean Breeze. Cool, calm, relaxed summer fragrance, citric, a little powdery, woody, such good stuff. Extrait de Parfum, 8+ hours in my wearing experience. Fantastic fragrance. Making Sense did the thing with this one. This is Triton by Making Sense. All right, let's get into this first team. At the point guard position, got to go with one of the greats, Earvin Magic Johnson, a guy that is calm, cool, collected on the court, a floor general. I'm going to slot my first team spring summer fragrance here. Debatable if this is a clone or not, but it's definitely heavily inspired by some fragrances. This is Platine Blanc by Aromatics and French Avenue. This kind of smells a little bit like Torino 21. Get a little bit of Gin Tonic by M. Micallef, but this is a fresh, minty, clean fragrance. Such an outstanding scent. Huge compliment getter. Listen, Magic's game was always complimented, and you'll get a ton of compliments wearing Platine Blanc by Aromatics and French Avenue. All right, I said I was going a little unconventional with the first team. At the shooting guard position, traditionally this guy's a point guard, but he's known for being the greatest shooter of all time. We're talking about Wardell, Stephen Curry. And in this slot, I'm going with my signature scent fragrance, and that is Glorious Oud Royal Blanc by French Avenue. Great interpretation of Initio's Musk Therapy. You get the musk, you get the mandarin accord, get a little bit of a creamy lactonic feel. There's black currant in here as well, if I'm not mistaken. This is such a good fragrance. Listen, Steph, he does wonders with his game. He wows the crowd with the game. This fragrance will wow the crowd. It will get you compliments and attention. It's long lasting. It's an extrait de Parfum, and it does the job for sure. This is Glorious Oud Royal Blanc by French Avenue. All right, at the small forward position, this player traditionally a shooting guard. Like I said, I went a little unconventional with the first team, but this guy's a special attraction. Everybody comes to see the greatest of all time, or one of the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. So I gotta have a show-stopping special attraction date night fragrance here, and that is Gary's Den Le Parfum by FOMO. FOMO is FragranceBuy.ca's in-house fragrance brand. Hopefully they will sell this on Fragflex, because if you live in the United States, you now have to use Fragflex instead of FragranceBuy.ca. But this is lipstick makeup bag iris, a little spicy, a little woody, very sexy. This is one that I pull out for special occasions. It is a special attraction scent that wows the crowd like Michael Jordan. This is Gary's Den Le Parfum by FOMO. All right, at the power forward spot, we're talking about versatility. Arguably the most versatile basketball player of all time, the great LeBron James. I'm slotting him in the power forward spot, and I got a slot of versatile fragrance in this slot as well. Newer to my collection, but an absolute banger. We're talking about Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. Absolute Aventus interpretation, fresh and fruity at the top, spicy in the mid and dry down. This is just one that does the trick. I would wear this to the office. I would wear this on a date night. It just impresses in that way, just like King James. He's impressive on and off the court. This is definitely an impressive fragrance. Supremacy Collector's Edition by Afnan. All right, at the 5 spot at the center, I am going with Shaquille O'Neal as my first team center. Listen, Shaq can do it all. Shaq's a man of many talents, both on and off the court. He's funny, he's smooth, he's cool, and a fragrance that I'm slotting here to match up with Shaq. This is going to be my fall weather scent. This is Spectre Ghost by Fragrance World. Great interpretation of Nishane's Ani. Listen, a little bit of citrus, little bit of ginger at the top, but mostly vanilla and creamy as you get into the mid and the dry down. Listen, it's powerful, has good performance. Shaq was powerful in the paint, couldn't stop him. This is one of those dominant fall winter clone fragrances in my opinion. Absolutely love this one, Spectre Ghost by Fragrance World. All right, and coming off the bench for the first team is going to be Kevin Durant, guy that can do it all. Almost 7 feet tall. He can post you up. He can shoot it from the outside. The man has an unlimited game. And this fragrance coming off the bench for my first team has unlimited potential. Absolutely love this fragrance. This is Camaro Homme Intense by Pandora Scents. Could have went with Cayenne Classic. Both are interpretations of Dior Homme Intense. Fantastic lipstick. Makeup bag iris is almost a little fizzy at the top. Get some spice, you get some labdanum, giving you like a little bit of a leathery feel. This is another one for the fall winter months that I absolutely love. This or Cayenne Classic, I toggle back and forth, but this is a fantastic interpretation of DHI and one that is absolutely a banger, a go-to fragrance, just like Kevin Durant's a go-to hooper. This is Camaro Homme Intense by Pandora Scents. Well, there you have it, guys. My all-time All-NBA first and second team and my all-time all-clone fragrance first and second team. These are great fragrances that you might consider adding to your collection or to start a collection. Again, shout out to my man Walt, Fatboy Finesse, for tagging me in the video. Sorry I'm a little bit late on doing it, but this was definitely enjoyable to do. It's great to bring the community together with these type of videos. What are some of your favorite clone fragrances in your collection that you would suggest to start a collection? Throw those in the comments section. I love to hear about them. Be sure to check out my social media for more. Please like and subscribe wherever you're watching this, whatever social media platform you're watching this on. That would be greatly appreciated. It's your boy Meech, aka the CI Saint. Until next time, take care. Peace.